Hello, my name is Michelle Spain, and I'm one of the Onnit 6 Challenge 2 Semi Finalists. First, let me start by saying that I am so very thankful for the Onnit 6 program, John Wolf, JJ. I did the body weight program, and I feel blessed to have been a part of this challenge. I really went into the challenge with very little expectations and small sort of obtainable goals for myself. I didn't go into the challenge with the expectation of losing a ton of weight or inches. I just wanted to keep moving my body. When the pandemic hit and the shutdown happened, I lost both of my jobs, one as a massage therapist and the other as a group fitness instructor at a local gym. I live in a very tiny town, so I worked at a very small gym, but that gym was my happy place. So when everything sort of came to a screeching halt, I didn't really have a backup plan. I didn't know what to do with myself. So I sat for a few weeks from March 15th until April 26th. In the evening of April 26th, I had a conversation with my husband, and I told him I need to do something. I need to move my body. I'm getting depressed. I'm getting fat. I didn't want it to go from hashtag goals to hashtag quarantine 15. So I checked my email that night, and it just so happens there was an email from Onnit saying, hey, this is your last chance to sign up for this challenge. So, click, and the rest is history. Well, so far. So, a little backstory on me. I grew up as a dancer. I've been doing yoga for over 20 years, been teaching it off and on for years. And a few years ago, I had some shoulder issues, injuries, back injuries. As we age, those things happen, especially if we use our bodies a lot and we aren't taught early on how to actually take care of ourselves while we are doing all of this activity. So important. So I decided to sign up for the challenge with the thought of like, hey, if I win, I win. That would be totally cool and awesome. But if not, at the very least, I will keep moving my body. I will not gain weight during this pandemic. I will find, something physical to do with myself, and it should be fun. And that's really all I wanted to gain from it. And I was overwhelmingly pleasantly surprised. I've tried a lot of online fitness courses. I was even a coach for one of them at one point, which is a good company. But I never felt really thrilled. I never felt really connected. I never felt really like I really, really wanted to go home and do the program, click play, as they say. But with this program, I could not wait to get home from my daily activities to do the program. I was determined that I was not going to miss a day. So I poured my heart and my soul into this challenge, and I really, really went for it and surprised myself. I really surprised myself. Suddenly I found that I was hitting goals that I didn't even know that I had, goals that I had forgotten that I had. A few years ago, I went to do a certification for a particular type of very cardio yoga. I went into that certification with an injured shoulder and an injured back, and I failed the certification. It was hard. It was hard on my ego. And yeah, it was just hard. It was very, very difficult for me. I honestly was not used to failing things such as this. So I spent the last few years telling myself the story that I could not do it. I could not do it. I was getting too old to do it. I'm only 47, by the way. And that I was too big and telling myself all these stories. That being said, during this challenge, I rewrote that story. Very, very proud to say that with the help of Coach John Wolf and JJ, I was able to gain strength in my upper body that I didn't think that I would ever have, ever. I mean, look, I got a little bit of guns. Check it out. Yeah, like I've never been able to do that. So, one of the things when I failed this particular certification years ago was that the woman told me that I really needed to work on my upper body strength. I could not complete at that point something called a chaturanga. If you're familiar with yoga, then you know what that is. If not, it's basically coming from a high plank very slowly into a very low plank with control. I was completely unable to do that. On the last day of the challenge, I stood in my kitchen and I did that with ease. And it seems like such a small, simple, tiny thing, but that's just it. You know what I mean? That's how we get to those bigger goals. It's with those baby steps, with those little small, tinier goals. And that tiny thing was huge for me. It was huge. And it reminded me of who I am. It reminded me of my strength, and not just physical strength, but mental strength, you know, the toughness, that inner like stick-to-itiveness, that inner like I can do this, and I don't have to keep telling myself that same story that I can't. So the Onnit challenge has really kind of brought me back into myself, and really made me feel proud of myself again. And it feels wonderful. The thing is I think one of the biggest parts of this challenge, and I don't know if Onnit has designed it this way or what, but the tribe is magnificent. And I felt wonderful going in there every day. In fact, the days that I couldn't get on and speak to the tribe, I was like sad. I felt, you know, like, oh, I need to talk to my tribe. This is one of the best, most positive groups on Facebook. And that's saying a lot because there's not a lot of those on Facebook. The first time that I made a comment and John Wolf responded to my comment, I was like, wait, what? That's awesome. Like, the man on the TV is actually responding to me. Not only does he respond, but he cares. He genuinely cares. And he has a wealth of knowledge that he's willing to share with us. Onnit isn't the type of company that, like, you know, shoves things down your throat, like, buy more of this, buy more of that. They literally just want to help people, which is pretty amazing and different in this day and age. So yeah, Onnit has changed my mindset about online fitness. In fact, I've never like wanted to lift weights. I'm like a cardio girl, cardio queen. So now I am like, tomorrow I am starting the MACE program, and I am so excited. I couldn't be more thrilled. And then after that will be the kettlebells. Then I think I'm going to do durability, and I'm going to swing back around, I think, and do body weight again, because I loved body weight. Everybody keeps saying it's the hardest one, and you know, it's crazy, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And it shocked me because I've moved in ways that I did not think like that I could do, and in new ways that I just didn't know existed. I just want to say that win or lose, I know it sounds cliche, but I've already won. I'm so happy. It's okay. And I'm in good company, whether it's Angie or Lynn or Hamzina or Abby Ladd, any one of the ladies, you know, it's like everyone deserves it, and I'm totally good with it. Whoever wins. I wish everyone the best of luck. I'm a universe girl, so I'm speaking to the universe right now. Like, thank you. I'm so ever grateful for this opportunity. I love everyone in there, my guys too, Giorgio and Tim and Barry, everybody. So yeah, thanks. I'm just praying on this one. I'm going to be one of the last two, best two.